This is Erwin. Erwin's heart belonged to the woods. His happiest moments were when he was high up in the branches, hammer in hand, nails between his lips, constructing tree houses that were the envy of every other child. These weren't just playhouses to him, they were sanctuaries where his dreams of one day building a home among the trees flourished. After school, while others were lost in books or games, Erwin was in the woods perfecting his craft. The forest was his companion, his muse, his escape. But as Erwin grew, the world expanded. New friends entered his life, friends with ambitions that soared far beyond the treetops. They dreamt of success, of accolades, of wealth. They aspired to careers that promised fame, luxury cars and sprawling mansions. Within this circle, Erwin felt like an anomaly, an outsider with a dream that seemed increasingly insignificant. Influenced by this new world, Erwin's dreams began to shift. He found himself coveting his friends' achievements and their material symbols of success. The admiration they commanded, the status they held. Erwin wanted that too. He didn't want to be the special one, the outlier, the loser in their midst. So Erwin changed. He pursued success, climbing the ladder of his career with determination and skill. He acquired all the trappings of a prosperous life. A beautiful home, a sleek car, a high-paying job, and a loving wife. His life was a whirlwind of activity, of meetings and deadlines, of social gatherings and public accolades. He had achieved what he once envied in his friends. Yet in the quiet moments when the world slowed down and the noise faded, Erwin's thoughts would drift back to the forest of his youth. He remembered the serenity of his tree houses, the simple joy of creation, the peaceful solitude. He wished he could go back to those times of his childhood, to go back to a simpler, quiet life. He wondered what if he had chosen a different path? What if he had pursued the life of simplicity he once dreamt of? Would he be happier if he had chosen the simple life and felt happier as a result of it? Could that be considered a successful life? Is Erwin successful now if he is unhappy but has all the material indicators of success? To answer all these questions, we have to look to a person who lived the life Erwin dreamt about as a child. And there is a man named Henry David Thoreau who did just that. Thoreau chose the quiet, simple life. Henry David Thoreau embodied the essence of a life untouched by the relentless pursuit of material success. In the mid-19th century, Thoreau chose to step away from the hustle of society to live in a small cabin in the woods near Walden, Massachusetts. This wasn't merely a retreat, but a deliberate experiment in simple living. Thoreau wanted to strip life down to its bare essentials to find what truly mattered. Over the course of 2 years, 2 months and 2 days, he lived a life of minimalism and introspection, sustaining himself through the work of his own hands and the bounty of nature. Thoreau's days were filled with writing, contemplation, and walks in the woods observing nature's cycles and rhythms. He believed that by living simply, one could gain a deeper understanding of the world and one's place in it. Thoreau's experiment at Walden was a profound statement on living deliberately, choosing depth and meaning over the superficial allure of wealth and status. His writings reflect his philosophical journey and critique of a society obsessed with progress and material gains. Thoreau's life and work pose a timeless question. What does it truly mean to live a successful life? Can you be seen as a loser, an outsider by society, but still be successful? Thoreau thought deeply about these questions during his time in the woods, and in his writings, we can find the answers. Thoreau's writings, especially in Walden, emphasize living with purpose and intention rather than being swept away by society's definitions of success. He argues that the measure of one's success should not be tallied by societal standards, but by how closely one's life aligns with personal values and aspirations. The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation, Thoreau writes, highlighting the emptiness that often accompanies the chase for conventional success. He challenges us to break free from this desperation by simplifying our lives and focusing on what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. Living a successful life, according to Thoreau, means being rich in experiences, relationships, and self-awareness. He believed in the power of solitude as a means to self-discovery, and the importance of connecting with nature as a pathway to understanding the world and our place within it. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life. Thoreau reflects on his time at Walden Pond, encapsulating his quest for a deeper, more meaningful existence. Moreover, Thoreau's concept of success extends to the idea of self-reliance and personal independence. He advocated for a life that is self-sufficient, where one finds contentment and happiness within oneself, rather than seeking it through external validation or material accumulation. If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavours to live the life which he has imagined, he will be met with a success unexpected in common hours, he wrote, encouraging us to pursue our unique vision of a fulfilling life. In essence, Thoreau's teachings invite us to redefine success, to see it not as a destination marked by wealth, status, or accolades, but as a journey towards living authentically with purpose and in harmony with nature. Through his wisdom, we are reminded that a successful life is one lived on our own terms, deeply rooted in the things that matter most to us. Thoreau's legacy teaches us that in the quiet simplicity of a life well lived, we find the richest form of success. In a world where the pursuit of material success often takes center stage, many of us find solace and fulfillment in the conventional markers of achievement, and there's nothing wrong with that if these pursuits align with our true desires. However, for a select few, the clamour of material success might not resonate with their innermost longings. For those few, it's an opportune moment to re-evaluate life choices, to steer away from the external definitions of success and delve into a more intrinsically motivated existence. Success, after all, is a deeply personal journey, and its definition should be tailored to our unique aspirations and joys. As we navigate this introspective journey, it becomes evident that a quiet, simple life can be just as successful as a bustling, busy one, provided it aligns with our authentic desires. Erwin might be perceived as successful by societal standards, yet peering into his heart reveals a yearning for the tranquility of his childhood dream. His story serves as a reminder that true success isn't just about external accolades, but the internal harmony of living in accordance with one's genuine aspirations. In a contemporary world marked by constant comparisons, especially in the era of social media, Thoreau's wisdom becomes a beacon. He urges us to look within ourselves, to discern our individual benchmarks of success amidst the noise of societal expectations. The age-old advice gains newfound relevance in today's landscape, where the allure of celebrity lifestyles often clouds our judgment. As we conclude this philosophical journey, let's echo Thoreau's call to deliberate living and self-discovery. Success, in its purest form, lies in embracing what genuinely fulfills us, unswayed by external pressures. So whether it's a life of simplicity or a bustling pursuit of dreams, let it be a deliberate choice, a reflection of our true selves. In the words of Thoreau, success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. May our pursuits be guided not by external validations, but by the quiet satisfaction that comes from living in harmony with our deepest convictions. Boredom is a crucial part of finding out what success may look like to you. But with our countless distractions, boredom is the one thing we are all missing out on. On your path to finding your definition of success, I suggest you watch this video I made, explaining the crucial part that boredom plays in our lives and how you can greatly benefit from a moment of boredom. Thanks for watching.